The man risked freezing to death by placing his clothes on a rock, curling himself up in the snow. As the temperature plummeted, his entire body shivered uncontrollably. But even so, he refused to put on the clothes behind him. By midnight, the ice on the clothes still hadn't melted. The man felt despair. It turned out he had gotten lost while skiing, accidentally falling into a lake. Suddenly, he spotted a house with its lights on at the top of the mountain. This gave him a glimmer of hope to survive. Eagerly, he put on his clothes and prepared to head over. But the sound of a wolf's howl stopped him in his tracks. It was nighttime. Visibility was very low. Fearing an accident, he decided to wait until dawn to set out. He spent the night sleeping in a crack between rocks. The next day, after checking his gear, he began his journey. But the man walked for a long time, yet couldn't even reach the base of the mountain. Having gone 3 days without food, the man became dizzy and collapsed to the ground uncontrollably. After a long while, he finally stood up again. He didn't know how much time had passed, but he eventually made it halfway up the mountain. However, the sight before him almost made him faint again. The house at the top of the mountain had vanished overnight. He couldn't believe his eyes and rubbed them repeatedly, but the reality was undeniable. The man broke down once more. Despite venting his frustration, his stubbornness refused to believe there wasn't someone living on the mountain, so he decided to keep climbing. After 8 days of effort, he finally reached the summit. Only now did he confirm there was no house there. The man completely lost hope. At that moment, he decided to do something meaningful. He turned on his recorder to leave a final message for his mother. But just then, a miracle happened. The rescue team picked up the faint signal from his recorder. Soon, a helicopter appeared above him. On the 8th day of being trapped on the snowy mountain, the man was finally rescued. The dramatic ending was not fictional, but based on a true story. The man eventually became a ski instructor.